In Cairo and Jerusalem, October 13th to 18th, a fragile truce held. As the last living Israeli hostages were freed and Palestinian detainees returned. Through the week, remains were exchanged, crossings reopened in fits and starts, and U.S., Egyptian, and Qatari mediators pressed next steps. The harder part now, governance in Gaza, disarmament, and a major aid surge. Families are reunited, others still wait, and the question lingers, can this ceasefire harden into peace? On October 18th in Tehran, Iran declared the 2015 nuclear deal's limits over, Termination Day. As Europe's snapback restored UN sanctions and partners like New Zealand followed, Tehran says diplomacy is still possible, but inspections are limited and trust is thin. The risk is a familiar spiral, enrichment steps colliding with politics. In coming weeks, quiet channels or added pressure will shape nuclear risk in energy markets, reopening an old chapter at higher stakes. In Washington, October 13th to 18th, IMF World Bank meetings sent a sober message. The WEO cut 2025 global growth to 3.2% and flagged rising debt risks. IMFC priorities were clear: safeguard stability, rebuild buffers, and speed debt treatments. Many economies face costly borrowing and weak productivity. Others juggle fragile banks and volatile flows. No easy fixes, but a mandate to cooperate, prepare for shocks, and avoid mistaking brief relief for recovery. In Phoenix on October 17th, engineers unveiled a shimmering wafer, the first US-made NVIDIA Blackwell wafer from TSMC's Arizona fab. It's a milestone for onshoring AI hardware. The site targets 2 nanometers to 4 nanometers and a 16 processes, shortening supply chains but not ending global dependencies. Leaders cheered. Skeptics noted gaps in capacity, packaging, and skilled labor. For AI labs and cloud builders, every domestic step matters on cost, resilience, and security. The tools of the AI era are arriving at home. In London on October 17th, the International Maritime Organization delayed by a year a decision on a global carbon price for shipping, after U.S. pushback and divisions. Supporters say a levy would steer investment toward cleaner fuels and vessels. Critics warn of costs and sovereignty concerns. The sector moves 90% of world trade and produces roughly 3% of emissions. The policy path remains on the table. The politics got harder. 12 months to find common water.